Hell yeah. Well, I was gonna talk before I started doing all that. Nice. Sounds pretty good. This is so fun. Okay. What was I gonna do? Let's make this bigger. Cannot see. Yoink. Thank you. Boing. Okay. Ahoy. Ahoy, people. Yeah, I just wanted to fuck around, jam a bit, and actually try to talk, which is hard. So, take a sip and talk through this. So yeah, I have a lot of fun making templates and fucking around making this kind of stuff. Kind of similar to EasyBot. I watch a lot of his streams recently, and I like how concise and to the point he makes his streams, and being able to kind of start off with just talking about what we're going to do today. So I'm going to try to steal what he does and just chat about this for a second. So yeah, see, can I change here and nothing breaks? Okay, nice. So the main focus of the setup is obviously I have my Digitone, Analog 4, Zoia, and Ableton Move. Jesus. But like the bread and butter is what I'm doing in Ableton. So I'm going to try to explain this not sounding like a bumbling fool, so take my time. So yeah, let me go back here. So this setup, basically, I just like putting together different live setups for different things, and I never use them, but it's fun. So main reason I like these boxes because you can multi-track over overbridge, but then you get a lot of latency, and so it's like this give or take. Do you want multi-track, but do you want to deal with latency in Ableton? And it becomes an big problem when you're trying to have sounds in Ableton, but also have sounds with your devices out here, because then you have latency and it becomes a bitch, basically trying to keep everything in sync. Even with everything, like, you'll still always have latency, or you can get everything in sync and it sounds nice, but if you want to try to play something live, there's hella latency, so you have to like pick and choose which one you want. And for this, honestly, the latency isn't too bad. Like if I go here, I mean, there might be some latency from the video feed just from OBS, but I don't know. You can probably hear my clicking on that and seeing it. It's pretty quick. But then I also, I have these going in and multi-tracking it in Ableton really quickly, the way I kind of set these up. Honestly, I love my Analog 4, but it's kind of hard to figure out how to use it, and the setup is so finicky. It can sound bad pretty quick, but I do love it. So the main thing is really my Digitone. This is a pattern. I usually set it up so top row is all drums, and then I treat these 4 as like almost a Digitone 1. So I reserve the 1 voice for each track on the top, so you get 8 voices left, and I just use these, even though I could open a couple of these up. I do use these last 2 for sure. One's a MIDI track that I just use for different things, but I am using it for a few things in this template specifically. And then I do what EasyBot does for sidechaining, using the last track, but I actually don't use it with this template, but I just build all my patterns, write all my music on here the same way, and so I just keep that as my thing, because sometimes I write music outside of the setup and then I just throw it in here, which is like this track. And so yeah, like if I go through here, I kick drum, snare, or no, I don't have anything there. I kind of treat it as like 4 groups of 2, so usually I have like 2 kicks or something, 2 snares, I have 1 on this one, and then hi-hats and stuff. Always put my bass on 9, and then just different things here. So yeah, as you see this, also all my drums, I'm pointing at my screen, I'm going to swap back to this view. So all my drums are going through track 1 in Ableton. And I am doing that by using a drum rack, and then I'm actually using external instruments, which is weird. I don't usually do it this way, but it's been kind of fun, and it basically makes it really easy to route all these tracks into one place in Ableton, and so I've been crafting this drum thing for ages in terms of like these effects, and so I have all these two are kind of special. I have all 8 of these tracks going through this drum rack, and I also have all of my analog tracks going through there, because if I go to a different pattern, actually it will be all drums, but I'm just going to keep it here because my Zoia, I was like really tempted to buy a sampler or like the rhythm, but the rhythm also, I don't know, I had the rhythm Mark II and I just didn't like it. I hate managing samples on Elektron gear. I think it's super shitty and not fun. I mean, it's not that bad, but I just don't like it. So that's kind of why I ended up with this synth-only setup. And so I'm using the Zoia, though. I was like, oh shit, I have my Zoia, so I'm using the Zoia as a sampler just to get some vocal chops and shit in here. And it's sick because you can route it through the analog 4 and use the filter and the effects on it, so that's what I'm doing. I'm controlling the sampler with analog. Here, let me switch back to here. With the analog 4, I'm just like sending MIDI to here to trigger a sampler, which I can send back into here to use with the filter and effects, so I don't have to do as much other than like sampling and shit on the Zoia, which is pretty nice. Yeah, okay, so going back to Ableton. So I've been using my analog 4 for drums, which is why it's all here, and then I started using it for the Zoia samples, so I duplicated 2 of these tracks, and it's not the best way, but I am basically routing these 2, and I use this as a slider to choose. You can see the volume changing here to decide whether I am sending, because all of these basically go through, this is a minute ago what I was about to say, all of these tracks go through this drum end of chain, which is here, which is basically, let me open it up, some saturation clipping, transit, just to do like some fun stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much it in this chain. Yeah, okay. And then I got this, it's a dank sauce thing that he put together, but it's just every Ableton preset for drum bus. And then I added a wet dry knob because it pissed me off not having the wet dry, so this selects which drum bus it's using, and then the wet dry, which is like probably not the best use of resources, but it doesn't take up that much, and there's 0 samples, so I rock it. So sending all of the drums through that, unless I have my Vox thing checked here, which I think is the only thing playing right now. So then get back to here. So I'm sending MIDI on here. You can see I changed the filter. MIDI to here, triggering the sample, going back into here, and I can overdrive it and shit. Stop this. So yeah, that is the drum rack. There's some more shit to it, but that's pretty much it. So, oh my god, all my windows just closed. Where am I? And then, yeah. And basically, you can already see this is the whole reason I basically have the Move. I mean, I love the Move, but it is the best compact Ableton controller. I don't really like how big the push is, even though you can do a lot with it. So yeah, I use this to like navigate and do shit with it. And then I have these basic effects chains that I put together, just like DJ effects, filter, DJ filter, beat repeat, and some random effects, basic verb, delay, flange. Always love flange. And yeah, so rinse and repeat. I have my bass track here. I have one special rack here, which is basically roar combined with soft sine saturator, and then my effect thing, and then I have a sidechain, which I don't need to get into, but basically I have a sidechain triggering from my CV track on here, just because I can, and I wasn't using it for anything else. So yeah, that one's the only thing really special. All of these tracks are just basic for whatever audio, whatever instruments I have coming in. I have this Mr. Bill rack, which is actually so sick. It adds 0 latency, but gives you pretty basic, like, low cut compression, widening, extra goodness, and makes it really easy just to kind of separate elements, do a tiny bit of mixing before you record. And then I'm routing all the effects and returns back into this area, which I need to fix for the next thing I'm about to explain, which is what makes this like an Octatrak, which I think is super sick. It's nothing new. It's been a feature in Ableton for fucking ever, and a bunch of people have talked about it, but I haven't really tried it until recently, and I'm like, this is fucking sick, especially if you take the time to set it up. So, holy shit, I need to take a breath. I don't realize how much is there until you start talking about it. God. Okay. Oh, let me swap back to the Ableton view. I should have been on that for a while, but whatever. So much. Okay, so the bread and butter. Basically making these empty MIDI tracks, and you don't have to do this with MIDI. Red Means Recording has another video where he's doing basically the same technique, but he does it with audio tracks, and you just throw any sample in, just turn it, the clip volume all the way down, and then you can automate on top of it. And so then you get to add these envelopes, which is what makes it really sick. And so basically, I mean, you can make the clips loop, whatever. I usually, for these kind of like transition effects, I usually want it to just not loop, just be a one shot. And so yeah, you can literally just automate any parameter in your effects line, and if you have the same shit across different tracks, you can have the same automation. So let me get a little audio playing, and you can see I kind of labeled these, so hopefully it's readable on YouTube, and it should be. But like, I got a high pass on the first one, the most basic. Let me turn up the tempo. It's a little slow for this track. Low pass. Oh, I did this one wrong. It says high pass, but it's a low pass. From Iftov, however you say his name, sorry. But I am literally only using the performance pack because I cannot control pans with my Ableton Move, Jesus. With the Ableton Move, having an aneurysm. Yeah, Ableton, please add pans to the Move when you're in Control Ableton mode. That is the last thing it needs, and it's a perfect device, at least for controlling Ableton. It is so annoying that not being able to control pans. But yeah, basically, let me open this up. Open editor. Bunch of these here. I haven't even assigned everything. I was trying to do stuff with this, but it didn't work. But yeah, so I have the sends for the drums as well. You can set up additional sends in an Ableton rack, and I don't actually have any effects in there, and you just change the routing to go to a send, and that's actually what I'm doing for the vocals, to bypass the drum end of chain, to have that go through another return track, which then goes into the effects, which is kind of annoying because I can't really multi-track as how I want, but it's workable for now. So yeah, I'm using the performance thing to, oops, I'm not on system. Performance to control sends. I have the first 8 as like the main ones, which is, I like to separate my drums into just kicks, snares, as in any perk, clap, and hi-hat for 3 sounds to make it easier for performing, and then just the main tracks. I don't do bass. You're not gonna send that in to reverb or whatever. Jesus, I am confusing myself as I'm going through this. Yeah, the last thing, which, like, I don't think this Maxwell Live device gets enough credit. This thing is insane. I haven't really tested it or used it that much until recently, and my god, it can turn your Ableton session or whatever you're doing into Ableton into basically an Elektron device having the either performance mode or where you do like save reload kind of thing, like temp save reload. Like, it's insane how well it works and how quick it works. And you can even quantize, although I don't know why the quantize is a little slow. It's probably because I'm doing reduce latency while monitoring. Probably work better if you didn't have that enabled. But yeah, basically, this thing is sick. Why can't I get the window to pop up? Yeah, here. So, oh Jesus, let me make this bigger. So it's variations. It just literally can save everything in your live set in the state that it's currently in, and you can recall it. But then the sickest part is this tiny section, quick snapshot. You can stash and recall, and so that is actually one of the things I have mapped on my Digitac, but like or Digitone, Jesus. It's kind of a bitch to deal with because I have to basically turn a slider. So if I do this right now, this guy is mapped to, it closed on me again. Okay, this one's mapped to the init preset, which, here, let me go to here, move over so you can kind of see I'm moving that filter. It's pretty small. Let me move it all the way up and smash my init, it's back down. Because I have a saved thing where things should be static, except I can see that it's not perfect because there's a sound being sent in the init. But alternatively, like Elektron, I could turn this all the way up. This one is stash, this one's recall, so stash it now. Should be stashed. It's weird though because it's fucking slider. And then I'll bring the filter all the way down and then recall. And bam, back up, and then I can end it back to the center. Like, that's such a small thing, but it's actually so crazy. Yeah, how sick that is. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to add to my Zoia patch to being able to just do those 3 actions with a button on Zoia, because it's right here. Why not use it as a MIDI controller? Yeah, let's jam. Oof. What the hell is going on? So many of my presets not getting saved. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on, dude? Patterns fucked. What the? Oh. Forgot about performance mode. Okay, the pattern is not good. Yikes. There we go. Nice. Oops, definitely should have muted myself. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think Variations is super slept on. It is incredible. But also, Ableton, please let us use sends with the fucking Move. Holy shit. Please. Oh my god, I forgot to say earlier what my sends were. I wanted to stop talking, but yeah. Need to make more of these. They're okay right now, but just have like a space one reverb and delay, and a flange, which should be flange and reverb, I think. I forgot what I put in them. Hybrid reverb, delay, another reverb, and I just mapped. Why is it not opening? A whole lot of shit. I should have mapped even more, to be honest, but I think I did that and it got too crazy. I just dialed it back in. That's the other thing I have MIDI set up for on here. So this page I'm using these three. Boop boop. This page I'm using these so I don't get confused. This is a reverb, or my space one. This sets it to the init preset. You can see it's smashing as I hit that. Or I can random, just get random shit super fast. Yeah, it's actually really nice. Oh, and I also forgot to say, because I'm using MIDI tracks, I can just play in. Okay, damn, delay and see that this is awful now. Oh, it's because I have this on. You can see here in that, or you can go into the drum rack. You can actually hear the knee space, so I set that back to normal. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sequencing with Ableton, but it's nice to be able to play in melodies and sequence on here. But yeah, pretty hyped. Bad way to end. Let's end up this beat gun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Very hyped. I think it's pretty cool. But I'm a nerd. That's all I got. Peace.